Good afternoon, Facebook. It's your boy Joe Good. This is my first actual YouTube video officially. I've already made one displaying my championship belts, whatever the case may be, but this is my first one. Come over here and support your boy. Let me holler at my people right quick. The introduction to me, my name is Joseph Good. I'm a 48-year-old black male, originally from New Orleans, born in New Orleans, but raised in Mississippi. I'm currently in Evansville, Indiana. I'm creating this YouTube channel because I want to spread nothing but love and positivity across this crazy and messed up world of ours. Let me holler at my people. Tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in September of 1974. I was raised by my grandfather. And you know, being raised by an old school grandfather, they did not play. I lost my mother when I was 2 going on 3 years old. So I grew up in an environment where it was real crazy. It was crazy, you guys. But I managed some type of way to make it out by the grace of God. And I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart. There's been a lot of trials and tribulations. I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time to try to reach people. That's my goal, is to try to reach as many people as I can. See, I was born and I was told I would never be anything. I was told that I would never be anything. But God had other plans. Let me tell you guys my history. I was born and my mother, she was in bad health when she was pregnant with me. And they told my mother this right here. It was like, you know what? You need to abort that pregnancy. Abort it right now. Because if you don't, that child that you so desperately want, because she already had 3 older daughters, so I am the only boy out of 4 kids. Only boy out of 4 kids. So she wanted a son. Because a lot of people don't know, people that I even grew up with back home down south don't know that my mother lost 3 sons and 2 daughters. She would have had a total of 7 kids. She would have a total of 7 kids, but it's only 3 of us left. My oldest sister passed in 2017. They told her that if she had me, it was a chance that she wouldn't live past 3 years. And they was right. She died June 30th, 1976. 2 months shy, 2 months and a half, I'm going to say, shy of my 2nd birthday. I bounced around, staying with different family members. First of all, to start off, I stayed with my dad. My dad was alcoholic. He was a woman beater. He was everything in between, you guys. He was a hustler. He was a gambler, a big gambler. He was everything in between. But you know one thing, man? You know what I later found out? That guy was not even my father. I found out later on in life who my real father was. But this particular guy that I'm talking about, he was that dad that I never had. Because my real father didn't want to have nothing to do with me. Because he went to his grave thinking that he was not my dad. But if you put me and his 3 kids together, we look like twins. We got the gap, we got the big heads, the whole 9 yards. But he didn't want to claim me. He was like, nah, son, you're not my kid. So I had a man that was an alcoholic / woman beater, everything in between. He didn't have much, but he had enough. And when he got over to it, he made sure he took care of me. It was mostly food stamps. It was mostly this. It was mostly that. But he made sure whatever he had, he took care of me. All of a sudden, you know, I had a lot of challenges growing up. See, going back to me not being anything according to what people told me when I was growing up. I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't do none of that till I was around 18 years old. 18 years old. See, I'm putting all this out into this world because we live in a world where people are so afraid to tell their testimonies and where God has brought them from. I'm telling my testimony because I want people to truly understand the power of God and what God can do for you if you allow Him. See, I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't comprehend real good. But it's come from my childhood. Now having somebody there that was willing to take the time out to help me, to guide me, to help me build something, help me to get to that next level. I didn't have nobody to help me with that. So what I had to do at the age 8, I met my best friend. He was on a big wheel. I was on a big wheel. We met at a big old tree that was in my grandfather's yard. Meeting him and his family changed my life, and it changed my outlook on life. Because you know what that did for me? It started opening my little brain up at the time when I was young. It started making me realize that not everybody in this world was bad. See, because a long time, I figured that it was so many bad people out here, nobody cared. So whenever I said that I couldn't do something, whenever I was around him and his parents, they was my motivation. They was the one, every single time I said I could, they was there to tell me that I could. Fast forward from 82 to 93. I flunked 2 times. I flunked to the 6th grade 2 times. Not because I didn't want to learn, but nobody cared. They didn't care. But I got people in my life that did care. They helped me to overcome a lot of them obstacles. I managed to graduate in 1993, when originally I was supposed to graduate in 96. I was supposed to graduate in 96. But instead I graduated in 93, all because I was told that I could. So what ended up happening, you guys, was when I graduated, the only thing I ever wanted out of my grandfather and my dad to say, I'm proud of you, son. I'm proud of you, grandson, but they never gave me that. So I had to go look elsewhere for that. So I had an opportunity. Had the opportunity to go to Job Corps, had the opportunity to do something that was going to have a profound impact on my life. So what I ended up doing, I ended up going to Job Corps. Batesville Job Corps, Batesville, Mississippi. Shout out to you guys. I went to Job Corps, and that single-handedly changed my life. Because not only did I go to Job Corps and I ended up getting a great education, I met my wife there. 1993, you guys. So that goes to show you. 1993. Been with the same woman for 30 years. I went to Job Corps. I was scared. After I've been told so many times about my grandfather that I would never amount to anything. I was scared. I was shaking in my boots. I wanted to get up and I wanted to go. I wanted to leave Job Corps. But it was something in me. It was something in me that kept me fighting. It was something in me that kept me going. It was a voice. It was a spirit in me. It's just that hunger to fight, that anger to just say, I'm not going to give up. So I'm doing my thing. I met this beautiful woman that single-handedly helped me change my life. It was rough starting out because I was scared. I did not want to, introduce myself to her. It took for her brother to introduce me to her. And I thought, in my mind, in my opinion, I thought she was going to be like every other female that I've met. They get you, They use you, they take whatever you got, and then they out the door. But you know what? Even though I was a jealous hearted person, even though I treated her like crap, even though every single time she talked to somebody else, I was like, who is that? Why you talking to him? She gave me a chance. She never gave up on me. She could have gave up on me and exit stage left. She easily could have done that. Easy could have done that. But what happened? What happened, you guys? She ended up staying with me. The reason why I am where I am today is mainly because of God and her. I give them all the credit because every single time I wanted to get up, they was the one that was there for me. Subscribe to my channel. Help me grow this channel because you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to reach people that have been through what I've been through, that has all those obstacles, have all of those obstacles. Having people tell them they will never amount to anything, having people telling them that they can't do it. I'm here to tell you that you can, but the most important thing that you got to do is you have to have God first. He can't be on your side, he can't be in your back. He can't be back there. You have to have him in front of you, leading you to the promised land. You got to have him in front of you, helping you and guiding you and showing you the proper way on how to do things. So I took all the hate and all the frustration and everything that was given to me by people, regardless if it was family or regardless if it was friends. I took all that anger and that frustration. You know what I did with that job? I took that, I bought it all up. And I said to myself, I'm either going to sink or I am going to swim. I took it upon myself to say, I can't do it no more. I'm going to give it to God. And when I gave it to God, God changed the game for me. Not only did I graduate from high school after I was told time and time again that I would never be able to do it, but I went through Job Corps. I graduated with brick masonry, carpentry, and painting certificate certified in 3 categories. My wife certified in clerical, typing. But this all coming from a young man that if I had listened to people, if I'd have listened to the people that I grew up around, I would be probably down there in Port Gibson, Mississippi with them. I probably would have been down there in New Orleans with other family members. No doubt in my mind, if I had chose to listen. But it's like I had that stubborn spirit. I had that spirit of, nah, you can't tell me what to do. I had that spirit of, no, if I fail, I remember I told my grandfather this. Excuse me. If I fail, I'm going to come back to you with my tail between my legs and say I'm everything you said that I was. You said I would never amount to anything. You told me that an ant had more value than me. Say if I fail, come back with my tail between my legs. No excuses. Got my head up saying, at least I tried. But God had other plans because not only did I graduate from high school, I graduated from Job Corps, like I said before. And I had an opportunity, me and my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, I had an opportunity to either go to California or come to Indiana. I chose Indiana since it was closer to the south. It was closer to Tennessee, Mississippi, New Orleans. It was closer, so I chose Indiana. I went from Job Corps October 7, 1994. I moved here. It was hard. Not having a real good education, not being able to comprehend real good, it was hard. My first year here, I could not find a job anywhere. Those are facts. Those are facts. Couldn't find a job anywhere. I was fighting. My wife could tell you. I went out to try to find something. I just wanted a job. I just want to be able to say that, hey, I'm helping my wife with the bills. I want to be a provider. But the devil had other plans because it's kind of funny when I sit back and I think about it now. All the places that I applied there back in 1994, they're all closed now. They all went out of business. They all went out of business. It took me from October of 94 to March of 95 before I got a job. And guess what that job was? On the day, on the day now, on the day that I was going to go and get us bus ticket, break our lease, move back to Mississippi. My wife was working at Pizza Hut. I was defeated. I was a broken man, and she knew it. But what happened was she went in, and I didn't know that she was doing this. She went in, talked to her boss there, and explained the whole situation to him. That man took a gamble on me. I had a job. I've been at Pizza Hut 28 years. Yes, 28 years. For those of you that viewed it like, man, he been in the pizza business that long. I've been there 28 years. It hasn't been easy. I've had to deal with racism. I've had to deal with so much stuff. But through it all, at the end of the day, I was able to come out with a smile, able to come out and be a fighter. I've been able to come out and say, you know what? Take one for the team. You may knock me down, but I always get up. I always have the last word in the name of Jesus. My other job, I worked for the city. Been there for 8 years, going on 9 years. But here's it's coming from a young man that they say will never be able to hold a job. So that goes to show you, to the people that view this video, the people in your life trying to tell you that what you can and cannot do, you need to get them out of your life. You need to seriously say, shoot, fly, shoot, don't bother me. Get out of my life. You need to push them people to the side. Because I'm here to tell you guys, when I think about the goodness of God, that's why I'm always, every single time I'm doing some type of video, I do videos and stuff on Facebook too. I'm always giving God's glory. Always giving God the thanks. Because he could have allowed the devil to get in my life and transform me to anything he wanted me to be. I could have been a drug dealer. I could have been an alcoholic. I could have been a gangbanger. I could have been either of the three, or I could have been either dead or I could have been locked up. Just like that. No doubt about it. But I'm here to tell my testimonies. Because this is not the only one. This is just the beginning. Hey, excuse the music. My son, love that kid. That's another blessing from God. Me and my wife tried to have a child, I meant to say, for 21 years. Everywhere we went, told her we could never have a child. It took for us to give up. She got pregnant in January of 2016. We didn't know from January to June. Sorry about that. We didn't know. She was 6 months pregnant before we found out about it. Show you how good God is. Show you how good God is. She was 6 months pregnant. Only reason why we found out that she was pregnant, because I took all the brunt. I kept getting sick. I thought it was because of the job that I was there, because I work around vehicles, buses and everything. I work out in a garage. And I thought because it was the fumes from the buses that were probably making me sick. Come to find out, my wife was pregnant. 6 months alone. Tell me God ain't good. Tell me he's not good, and tell me he's not worthy to be praised. The stuff that I'm going to be doing on here is going to be, everything's going to be positive. Nothing negative. I'm not going to get on here. I'm not going to be talking about celebrity nonsense, because they're rich. They're rich. I'm barely getting by. I'm going to be on here discussing topics. Here's my big head son. If you want to come here. Oh, stop. Come here. Go on. Get out of here. Go on. See what I got to go through. I love them, though. But positive stuff, y'all. Nothing negative over here. Buddy of mine made the comment, okay, man, you know, if you do them videos, in order for you to get monetized, you got to do this and that. I'm just starting out. Let the chips fall where they may. They're strictly testimonies. That's why I named it Good Vibes, because it's testimonies on where I was and how I was able to overcome. It's testimonies for people that need to hear that God is real. I'm doing it for that reason. If I get famous for doing it, I meant to say, so be it. If I get paid for doing it, so be it. But you know one thing, you guys, I'm doing it because it's something that I've been wanting to do and something that I said I was going to do and something that's been 8 years in the making. So I'm here to tell you through this first stream, thank you. Boy, I tell you the truth. But about to get ready to get up out of here, you guys. I just wanted to make my first live, my official live. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me that I couldn't do it. And I wouldn't do it. Because you know what, guys? I'm the ultimate procrastinator. I'm man enough to admit it. But when you got God on your side, and you got somebody that no matter how much you fail, he's able to help you to get your butt back up and try it again the next day and try it again the next day and keep on trying until you reach your goals. And I got nobody but him to thank. You see that picture behind me right there? That's my dad. That's my dad. That was the man that wasn't my real father, but had the cojones, aka the huevos, to take care of me. Like I said, he didn't have much, but he had enough. So for everybody that's going to view this video, this is my first attempt. My first attempt at doing a live stream. I don't know where it's going to take me. Maybe I don't succeed. But it won't be from the lack of trying. I promise you that much. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to try my best to be good at this. I got a lot of things that I've been able to overcome, a lot of things I've been able to achieve goal-wise, but this is something that I always wanted to do. Good vibes here, baby. Good vibes. And this is what this whole channel is going to be about. Like I said before, I'm going to say it again. This is what this channel is all about. Good vibes, positive vibe, the struggle, how you able to overcome, how you able to defeat the devil. This is what this is all about. This is why I named it Good Vibes. Because over here, you can come over and chill and watch your boy perform. You can come over and chill and watch my live streams and watch me just, hey, keep it 100 with you guys. It ain't going to be no BS over here. It's going to be strictly business. Talking about what's going on out here in this world with our kids, talking about stuff that we can do to try to help our children to overcome them obstacles. Telling my personal childhood stories and stuff that I've been through, stuff I've been able to overcome to become the man that I am. Like I said, this is my first one, so it may not come out as good as I wanted to come out, but guess what? Guess what, for all you haters? I tried, and I'm going to continue to try. There's no give up in me. Can't stop, won't stop, as Puff Daddy would say. So for those of you that we had the opportunity to see this live stream, the first ever one from your boy Joe Good, I want to say thank you in advance. I did it. Give me a thumbs up. Smash that like button. Support your boy. And like I said, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning, baby. Smash that like you smashing a controller on a video game. Smash that like. Support your boy. I love you guys. Stay strong. Like I said, this is just the beginning. I may not do it every day, but I'm going to do it when I can. And I'm going to put it out there to the world. I hope people willing to see it. I hope people just sit back. You don't have to like it. But I tell you one thing. My testimonies, they're going to get through to your heart. Because I've had a hell of a life to be where I am today. And the reason why I never gave up, didn't give in to the devil, is because I got God on my side and I got a strong black woman that's been there with me through good times, bad times, in between. And when you got them two things, regardless of even if she was white, but when you got somebody that has a good spirit, that want to see you make it, want to see you defeat the devil, man, you got to give them their props. You got to give them their flowers while they still here. So, man, I love you guys. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. For those of you that will be viewing this video, this is not the last time that you're going to see your boy. Like I said, it may not be every day, but when I get on here, I'm going to bring the pain, baby. Love you guys. It's your boy. It's your boy, Joe Good. Peace.